The Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabor, has called on National Human Rights Commission to investigate allegations of mass abortion leveled against Nigerian armed forces by a foreign media, Reuters. General Irabor made this call for investigation during his visit to National Human Rights Commission in Abuja. Addressing during the visit, General Irabor said he has come to ask National Human Rights to carry out investigation on the allegation of abortion leveled against Nigerian armed forces. And he promised he will give access to all establishments in the country. General Irabor stated further that if the commission is desired to investigate any officer, such officers shall be made available for questioning. He said Nigerian armed forces is transparent and have nothing to fear.
More so that in recent times there have been reports which alluded that the armed forces is involved in a government program of abortions in the northeast of Nigeria from 2013 to date. And that report was published by Reuters, and of course when we looked at it, we felt this is certainly not us, and it does not indeed represent the professional standing of the armed forces of Nigeria. It does not also indicate the DNA of our operational engagement, not just in the northeast of Nigeria, but across the length and breadth of this country, where we have footprints of operations in line with the dictates of the Constitution. And so at first, we felt that perhaps there are some extraterritorial powers that want to weaken the strength of the armed forces, being at the forefront of the current engagements that seeks to bring peace to our land, and so some actions needs to be taken. But of course, being bound by law, being guided by laws, we've taken a look and we felt that the right establishment that should undertake investigation is the National Human Rights Commission. So it is in that light that I have come to formally inform you, if perhaps you're not thinking about it, that if, I'm sure you must have also seen the report that was published, that we as an armed force stand ready for any establishment, and I think in this case the National Human Rights Commission stands a good ground to carry out an investigation. And if that will be what you decide to do, I wish to use this opportunity to assure you of an unfettered access that we grant you, unfettered access to all our establishments across not just the Northeast but across the country.
Responding to the call by the Chief of Defense Staff, General Irabor, Executive Secretary of National Human Rights, Chief Tony Ojukwu, said the request of the Chief of Defense Staff is in line with the determination of the Commission to investigate allegations of Reuters because it has human rights implications. Ojukwu noted that the investigation will meet up with international standards that will be public, open and transparent, and non-discriminative. He promised to accommodate varieties of interests. He stated that the panel that will investigate Reuters' report will soon be announced to the public.
Your request today is in line with the determination of the Commission to investigate the allegations because of the human rights implications. Accordingly, your visit and request has coincided with the resolve of the Commission to investigate the allegations in the Reuters report because of the human rights implications of the report. As you may be aware, the investigation process of the Commission must meet the international human rights standards required for this kind of investigation. The investigation of the Commission must meet the following standards. It has to be public and open. It has to be transparent. It has to accord with the principle of fair hearing, accountability, and non-discrimination. And of course, the panel must also accommodate a variety of interests. Dear Chief of Defense Staff, as we look forward to announcing further steps in the near future towards the constitution of the panel of investigation into the Reuters report, please accept the warm regards of the National Human Rights Commission, and we assure you that we will do our best to make sure that this is done expeditiously, because it is something that concerns Nigeria as a whole, not only the Nigerian military.
Gbemiga Olamikon, GTV Africa.